Today on the show, I am joined by Keeya, founder, investor, coach, speaker, and co-founder of She Connects UK, as well as co-founder of She Connects Dubai. Keeya was built a global community, empowering ambitious women through curated networking, brand collaboration, and wellness-led experience. We are also today on Moments with Anastasiia, joined by Diya, who is a practicing dentist and co-founder of She Connects Dubai. After working in London, Diya returned to Dubai and continued her dental career, and now she leads Dubai chapter alongside Keeya, delivering the experience with intention and excellence. In this episode, we explore how She Connects started in the UK, expanded to Dubai, and how Keeya and Diya grow an international community across the border. So let's start, ladies. How do you feel today? Let's start with Keeya.
Good. Thank you so much for having us. So excited to be here today. What an introduction. And I'm so excited to tell you more about the expansion of the She Connects community.
Diya, how do you feel?
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Truly, this is my first podcast. So feeling all types of way, but most importantly, I'm excited. I really am.
Me too. I'm very excited to have you both. You are very wonderful ladies, and I met you through one of the events, and that's how I know about you. She Connects is really inspiring, and I totally love what you do, and I can't wait for you to bring more events to Dubai. So let's start first. Keeya, how did you start She Connects, and why She Connects?
Oh my goodness. So She Connects was born from Karina and I met the founder of She Connects UK back in December of 2024. I just had a very, very intense year in business, and I couldn't have felt more alone in my entrepreneurial journey. This is in Southampton, in the UK, in a suburb town where perhaps we don't get as much investment. We don't have the infrastructure that they have in London with regards to events. And quite frankly, we were getting tired of going all the way to London to go to quite mediocre events, if I do say so myself. And I really felt that, is that it? Are we ever going to be able to make connections again? Or has that ship sailed from university? I was so stuck in my own way, thinking that there was no opportunity in Southampton. I'd already written it off. And I was waiting for when I moved to Dubai, or when I moved to London, or where I moved to a better, more happening city to then start the venture that was going to catapult me into the rest of my life. And I couldn't have been more wrong. So when Karina and I met in December, she's a couple of years younger, we realized that this experience of struggling to make friends following university had been shared. And I thought my experience was just a 2020 COVID specific experience. Woe is me type of thing. But Karina, she's 23 and she graduated 3 years after me, had exactly the same experience where she struggled to make friends, and we'd both grown up in this city. If we're struggling to make friends, then imagine people that are moving to the city. Imagine the people, that have come with their partners for work, for example. Should your friendships and community be contingent on your workplace? Or should you have equal opportunity to make friends and to develop your circle? So we started on a whim. We thought of the name there and then at a random family dinner party. And we met up again in January, and we just started and we just went for it. My one condition with getting involved in this community was to go for it. And we did. And we saw some significant early traction in January. We developed really quite quickly. There was so much hype. We ended up having our first event in March. And from that event, by the third one of those matcha clubs that we hosted, we actually were able to work with Charlotte Tilbury. And that's when we knew that we were onto something that was just going to grow and grow and grow. And lo and behold, 6 months afterwards, I'm sat in Dubai having this podcast right now. So it's been an incredible journey. Diya actually approached us back in April to develop it into the UAE, albeit we'd only been running events for 1 month. And yeah, that's really how we started.
I mean, what a positive start, right? Yeah. I mean, this is so beautiful. And you just did it quick. You had an idea, you created a name, let's go, let's do it. with the nice energy. Diya, what did you feel about like the space for women you have in UK and in Dubai? How did you feel that you need exactly this space to connect, to network? Like, where do you come from?
Absolutely. I was busy working in London, so I did my dental training in Barcelona, which are the best years of my life. I specialized in my final year and my 6th year in oral surgery and implants. And I knew I wanted to go to London and work. I just knew it. I had always dreamed of being in London as a little girl, and I thought, let's do it. Let's fulfill that wish. So went over to London, was there for 2 years, and in those 2 years met and ran into lovely Keeya. We're actually family friends. So it was so good to have Keeya and her brother and his fiance and her partner as well to be there for me at a time where I was kind of struggling, a little bit lonely. And we got on, and I was just seeing what her and Karina were building in Southampton, and saw She Connects and thought, we need to bring this to Dubai, because this is absolutely something that would do so well in Dubai. I know about the wellness train in Dubai, and everyone's on it. So I really thought this would be something really cool in Dubai, to form that community, to bring like-minded women together, ambitious women together. We're all ambitious women. So I really wanted to harness that and bring that home to Dubai, because I was planning to come home. So I looked at Keeya, thought, let's do it. Before I could finish my sentence, there was a resounding yes. And we did it. I kind of was like, right, so like in a couple of months, let's see. She looked at me and she goes, dead in the eyes, absolutely not right now. And I was like, what? She's like, right now. No, we're starting right now.
Yeah.
I'll come to Dubai next month and let's go. But this is Keeya. She's the energy train. She absolutely is. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So she literally came over the next month. We got our mainland license. We started, and the rest is honestly history. It's been 3-4 months now, and we still have pinch me moments of, we cannot believe what we have created, the space that we've created for women, and how important it is to have like-minded women come together, connect, make friends. Women have started business deals together, made best friends. I mean, it's really such an inclusive space, and we have a lot of pride in that. So yeah,
I love it. I mean, it's the energy which holds you both together, and you clicked, like people click together.
Yeah.
So that's about you both, and you have the same wave, like you go on the same flow, and that's what most important thing for partnership, for friendship, for the business owners. That's the success. Like, I look at you both and I said, you girls will gonna be successful in Dubai, because people in Dubai love this kind of events, and we really need to have a space to network, to have an event where everybody is coming for the same purpose. Even for me, I loved it. I attended yesterday one of your events for the wellness retreat, yoga, the breathing, and it was beautiful. I managed to speak to different people, and I even found the owner from Ukraine, from my place. The owner of the sport clothes is Ukrainian. And I mean, what are the odds? Like, I meet people in such an event, and they are also business owners. They are incredible heart, good mind, and I mean, I loved it. What made, Keeya, just the question for you, what made it such a simple idea and a business empire?
Gosh, it's a really happy accident. When I tell you we had no expectations jumping into this, we had nothing to lose. And I think there's such a beauty in that mindset of, you know what, if this doesn't work out, at least we would have just had the most fun. And we led with joy, we've led with fun, and we haven't come from a place of, anything negative. It's all just been flow. And we've been so aligned to what we've now created and what we're creating along this journey. And I couldn't have even imagined, again, where we would be now, but we wouldn't be here had energetically us as founders not had been on the same page. We were reflecting prior to the session today about, how when my family met Diya, they were going on and on about how I must meet Diya. They were like, no, but Keeya, you have to meet Diya. And I'm thinking, who's this Diya? I'm like, I must meet Diya. And then Diya had the same, but the other way around. So when we eventually did meet, which was in 2022, it was like meant to be. And then from there, it's, again, our relationship has very much been in flow, adjacent to the She Connects community that we've now been able to create in Dubai. And it's amazing to see how the UK community, whilst it's the sister of Dubai, Dubai really does also stand up on its own, which is amazing considering we actually only started the community in Dubai in September 2025, and we are shooting this podcast in December of 2025.
Wow.
So
Right?
it's been
Yeah. It's truly been about 3-4 months, which
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually met her brother and his now fiance, and all I could hear about was, you have to meet Keeya. You remind me of Keeya. You have to meet Keeya. You have to meet my sister. That's all Neil said. And we were reflecting on that today, and the second we did,
Yeah.
house on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it then, back in 2022, that 3 years later, we would be creating this powerhouse of a business,
Honestly.
which we've really, really just led with the most positive, pure intentions. You know, we really value connection. You know, when you come to our events, it's quite novel sometimes when you go to community events to actually connect with the founders. And we want to speak to every single person at this event. We
Yeah.
want to know your business. And sometimes it's, you know, we're so positive and passionate about meeting people, and it really is our lifeblood. And in the community, we really value properly, authentically connecting. None of this surface level fake stuff. Like, we actually want to get to know you, and we will remember every single person, regardless of how big we get and regardless of how many events we have. And I know this definitively because on She Connects UK side, we're on event number 25 currently, and we remember every single person. So we've just finished our 5th event here,
Yeah.
which in 3 months we're extremely
Wow.
proud of. But
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been able to do it had we not have been aligned from the outset.
No, honestly, running a business in 2 countries, I don't know how you ladies are doing it, but it's not easy. How do you avoid burnouts running a business in 2 countries? Diya, question for you.
Nah. So Keeya actually leads up our UK and UAE. So she's on both ends. I'm just here in the UAE, but I'm also currently balancing my dentistry alongside at the same time, and that's been a challenge in itself. I've always been in that bubble of dentistry, and now to wear 2 hats has been an absolute privilege, but is also a lot of work. So
Yeah.
the dedication is real, keeping your head down, you know, and really just going for it because, again, we've got nothing to lose. I like that I have my dentistry because it keeps me in a scientific field, which is my passion.
Yeah.
But with She Connects, I get to be so creative and unapologetic, and there's no wrong answers. And there's something really fulfilling about that because I just get to run wild with my ideas, how I feel. We get to sit down and have these brainstorming moments where the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Actually, the sky is not the limit, but
Yes.
yeah. Say that again. But so it's just been so fulfilling to wear these 2 hats, and avoiding burnout is always coming back to yourself, giving yourself that time to at the end of the day reflect, wrap up, have your thoughts to yourself. I meditate a little bit. I like to journal, work out, keep it simple, but always bring it back to yourself. You know, we value that, and it's important for every woman to always bring it back to her.
Yeah, it's beautiful what you say. I mean, I'm impressed of what you achieve in such a short notice. And I can imagine you, like I'm sitting right now, I'm listening to what you say, and I imagine you on a big event scale somewhere in the Coca-Cola arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you do a big summit, big event with like 1 million people, and I can see you because you have the drive, and Dubai is so open for it, and it gives you that opportunity all the time. It just opens up even more with different connections, with different people, and yeah, sky is the limit. Just swing higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I would really attribute the burnout prevention to alignment.
Mm-hmm.
I have worked in businesses before for other people and for myself, and burnt out twice in my early 20s. And I mean the chronic, the really unglamorous burnout. None of this like, oh, I'm just feeling unproductive today. Like the real signed off work stuff. It's alignment. I was not aligned to what I was delivering at the time. And when you're really aligned, you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your body. You'll feel that passion. You'll feel that fire. And the way that we're able to run these two communities adjacent to each other, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it is tiring to fly between the two. And I actually didn't take in how much of a commitment and how much this would take its toll on me physically to be in two different countries. It's alignment. It's buffered away by that alignment, by that fire, by that passion. Straight away we'll get off the plane and I'll be like, Diya, let's go. And we're straight into events. So I think when we arrived this time, when I arrived, literally 3 days later, we had our first event. Yeah. And then 2 weeks afterwards, we had our second event. And it's just go, go, go for 2.5 weeks when I'm here in Dubai with Diya. And it's so much fun. But actually, again, before the session today, we were reflecting. We've actually only spent 6 weeks together in total since we started this community.
Can't believe.
Yeah. 6 weeks together on the ground, and we've been able to build this in the way that we have. So, we're a walking, talking inspiration, I hope, to everybody that attends our events, in that if you've got an idea, if you've got a vision, if you want to do something, you should just go for it. Go all in with a mindset of not worrying whether or not it works out, because you know what, for me, if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to try again. I'm going to try again, and I'm going to try again. This is my 4th crack at having a community. And I've been trying to do it since 2019. And we're talking 6 years it's taken me to start a community that's actually, transcended my expectations. My first community I started in 2019. And best believe, when it didn't work out, I was upset. But I knew that if I just try again and try again and try again, one day it will land. And I'm so excited that it's actually landing.
Wow. What was the biggest challenge you had since the moment you start, like in the business overall? What was the challenges?
Probably just getting our mainland license. Everything else was such a dream. Truly, I mean, it was, everything else, apart from getting our license, which was probably our biggest headache, we have it's been so smooth, and we're so grateful for it, because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, everything else is just like pieces falling into place.
Absolutely. I think for me, the biggest challenge has been, of course, managing the two across the two countries. And I really do sometimes feel like I need to split myself in half. And going into February, we're thinking about hosting a Galentine's Gala, and I really will have to find a way to cut myself in two or take a flight here and there. But for me, it's misunderstandings, because we've grown really quite quickly. And naturally, of course, social media paints a picture that is not illustrative of reality. And even when you have the purest intentions, sometimes you can be misunderstood, and sometimes your passions can be misconstrued in some way. So particularly on the UK side, where we have developed so quickly, people will ask me, what did you intend with this? What did you think about that? I'm thinking, I'm just coming from an intention of trying to host these lovely events with no vendetta. And I think people don't understand that sometimes you can just do something because you're enjoying it. There is no undertone, there is no vendetta, there is no personal gain. I'm not trying to, build clout for myself. I'm just really trying to give younger versions of me what I needed.
Back then, when you were looking for a connection, right, with
Absolutely.
friends or for
we truly created the community that we needed.
Yeah.
And that's always in the forefront of our minds, is how
It's true.
how is this event, how can we make this event for something that we would personally genuinely like to attend. And that's not something that's surface level. We take that to a very core. Everything that we curate comes from a place of, would we truly do it as individuals, as women who we are? Is this something that we would put our hard-earned money towards and go and attend?
Yeah.
It's such a responsibility being a community founder.
Of course.
And many don't realize what they're jumping into when they do. But, it can be hit or miss sometimes when you attend an event. And quite frankly, a lot of the people attending our events, perhaps you might be feeling a little bit lonely. Perhaps you're in a stage of life where you're struggling with something. And if you go to an event, be surrounded by a bunch of people, and it doesn't hit, you don't make friends, you don't cultivate that connection. You've just spent your hard-earned cash pursuing something that's flopped. And quite frankly, when I was in the loneliest phases of my life, I used to go to networking events, and I used to leave those networking events feeling worse because I didn't connect with people. The founders didn't look at me twice. They didn't even bother learning my name. And quite frankly, I was less likely to go again or go to any networking event for that matter. And so that's the responsibility we have as community founders. You know, the women that are coming, we don't know their situation. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors at home. This might be the one thing that they've looked forward to all month, all year.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, it's a driving force. I'm so excited to attend these events myself. But I also know on the flip side, I've been to events before, not hosted by us, that have turned me off events completely. And that's really sad. Because when I've been in that lonely feeling and that lonely space, you don't want to be feeling like there's no other hope. There's no other form of a place that I can actually go and connect.
Interesting. I mean, I'm 34-year-old and I was vibing with the girls in different age who is younger than me, and I felt so good and I felt so comfortable. I felt that everyone wants to talk. Everybody is asking, who are you? What's your name? Everyone is networking. And I was also like, I can relate to what you're saying, that people are trying to understand, why did you build this business? Like, what are you trying to earn from this? Like, what is the purpose, right? So I also came to the event just with my open heart. Okay, let's see what will happen. Let's see whom I can meet. And I saw how you combine different age group with different people, and everybody finds someone to speak, someone to relate to their issues maybe. And I saw the girls making circle, networking, talking to each other. It's really beautiful. And I feel that Dubai needs more events like this. Please do more events. Host something with, I don't know, with different collaborations. We love it.
With
Please
pleasure.
do more, give us
Absolutely.
more excitement, because really it's worse. And I want to give you feedback, and it's beautiful what you do. It's absolutely stunning. Please continue doing the same what you do. I'm sure a lot of women out there, they were trying to also build something from the scratch, build their businesses, just like, you know, like everybody is here trying to work out the work and then build a business. What advice would you give to a woman who just starting in Dubai?
It sounds so cliche, but just do it. Just like Nike said it. Seriously, just do it. You've got nothing to lose. And if you fail, you fail. Just like you said, stand up, try again. It's really just a matter of that. I really had no experience in the business field, no education, no formal training. I mean, I'm science girl through and through. That's all I knew my whole life. I didn't even take business in school as a humanities subject. So it really wasn't like that at all. It's really just where your passion lies. And if you truly, truly want it, just go for it. You've absolutely got nothing to lose. And if you do lose, great. Stand up, learn from it, do it again. Because end of the day, that's all it is.
It's
really
not a problem, yeah.
That's all it is. But yeah, this one has got a lot more experience in the business field than I do, and she's absolutely kicked ass at it. So she's been great.
Even me, you know, I started from a background in psychological therapies and consumer psychology. Everything I've learned has been on the ground, and jumping into it, just be open to learning, be open to experience, be open to sometimes being humbled. And I always have this funny notion of like, you know, one bad thing will happen in the day, but then also 3 opportunities will come up in a day, and you're like, oh my goodness, it always comes all at once. And that's, you know, be ready for that. Be ready for, you know, it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. And at the outset, it's going to be the hardest part. And then it's going to get easy for a while. And then it's going to get hard again. And then it's going to be easy for a little bit. And then it's going to be hard. And it's going to go through seasons. And that's the point. And that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. It's very feast or famine. and you have to have a strong stomach for the famine, but eat when you're in the feast and celebrate as much as you possibly can in the feast season. Here in particular, I would say don't worry about being cringe. Putting yourself out there can be difficult, and it really can be, and I've had so many moments this year where I've been like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What is this? But I just had to get over it, and really I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Keeya, get over yourself in the nicest way possible. Get over yourself, because the more you relentlessly go for it, in 1 year's time, I'm not going to look back at this post, for example, and be like, oh, that's so cringe. It was one post that got me closer to the post that's transcended my career. And we see that so often now on social media. People are, quite apprehensive to put their best foot forward because they're worried about being perceived in a type of way, or sometimes people are worried about being cringed at. But quite frankly, my cringe in 3 years' time, if I didn't do this now, would be far worse than the cringe I feel in the moment when I'm pressing the post button.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is so true.
Put that on a t-shirt, seriously.
Yeah, and give it on chic.
It's funny, we have some like really clear catchphrases.
Yeah.
In building this business in the way that we have. One of them is from your mum.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Cry in your room like a winner.
Yeah.
Truly. You are going to have those moments where you feel absolutely crap, and that is so okay. That is okay. Go to your room and cry like a winner. That's it. And get on with it. Seriously.
I have goosebumps. Really.
I'm currently on my overcoming my cringe arc era, as they say. I really was stuck in the pits of cringe for the longest time. And just with work and everything, I just chose to focus on my dentistry and whatnot. And stepping out of it and really blossoming within She Connects. It's been such a gift. And leaning on this one as well, because she's been fabulous and so inspirational. I've just been able to say that, like, over the hurdle, who cares? And if there's one person yip-yapping about the cringe, on to the next one. Like, that's it. It's as simple as that. They're really not going to matter in X amount of years. And why are you taking that person's opinion into account anyway?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Yeah, truly. I'm still, but I will put my hands up. I'm still on that. I'm still overcoming. I'm still in that phase where I'm still overcoming, and I really hope in a year's time, or even in a month's time, I'll be able to come back and talk about how I'm well past it. But yes, there's a lot of work to do, but at the same time, I'm putting in the work and getting over it. So
truly, I wonder whether you're ever going to fully... I'm never going to fully get over it.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that moment of, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And in all stages of my life, I've noted it's like, oh gosh, are you sure, Keeya? Are you sure? And I just go, well, what have I got to lose? And I literally, now it becomes almost like a switch. I have to turn it on. And I just go, well, what have you got to lose? Am I more afraid of somebody judging me now? Or am I afraid of myself in 3 years' time? Judging me for not doing what I said I was going to do.
For not doing, that's the worst.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I find that's far worse, because I know I have to live with myself. I have to look at myself in the mirror every single day. And I think we've all been in places in our lives where we've looked at ourselves in the mirror. We go, why didn't I take that opportunity?
Yeah.
Why didn't I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't have enough, maybe courage, maybe confidence, and then you forget about it. And then after 3 years, you see somebody who was alongside you, maybe started something on their own, and then you're like, okay, why I didn't do it?
Yeah.
I miss my time, I lose my 3 years, I didn't do that, and it feels like wasted time. Yeah. Because now, after COVID passed, I feel that time is going even faster and faster, and everyone is trying to multitask, to work harder, to work several jobs, or to do something on their own while having a daytime job. It's really hard, but I feel like also what advice I would give to women who can just start, come to events like this.
Yeah.
Connect.
Absolutely.
Talk to people. Have some new energy, new perspective. Have the spark, because you evaporate a lot of energy. And people take this from you because you sparkle. When you talk, you both have this eyes shine. I see this in you every time. When you talk to me for the first time, I see these eyes, like this exciting.
The crazy eyes.
Yes, and that's what makes me feel so happy. And even if I don't do okay, or maybe if I do sometimes not really what I feel like I should be doing, because I have also goals still here, but that makes me happy. Like I feel that, yeah, I'm on the right track. Yes, I have my time, and just keep going. Do little bit, but consistency is the key. If you don't have consistency, you cannot have anything. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, you get, really tied down by people's judgments. I think it's truly the root and stem of it all. And it's probably the main factor that holds people back. You get so worried about what X person is going to say or whatnot. And in my personal life, it's truly what's felt like something that's just held me back. And it's so silly when I'm sat here verbalizing it, I'm like, yikes, that sounds so daft, but it's true. It's a real feeling. It's a real feeling. You got to snip that. You really got to snip that and let yourself blossom, because you have got absolutely nothing to lose. And so what at the end of the day? Seriously.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to know what is your vision for She Connects in Dubai in next couple of years.
Oh my goodness. In the next couple of years. So it will be spreading across all the Emirates as a number one. We would love to partner with an incredible business to really expand and reinvest as much as we can into the community to bring out some of the most phenomenal connection-centric experiences we possibly can.
Want to do things that's completely abstract, that's just people haven't seen before, that where connection is truly at the root of it, where there's nothing postured or posed, where people are just enjoying authentic experiences together. We don't want to curate anything that's too postured. That's not at all, because it's not who we are. It's just not who we are. And we're two halves of this community with Karina, and we're not those people. So we will never be emitting that kind of energy where it's a postured environment. It just cannot be. So we want to have bigger, better events each time on. And we love our gifting. I think our gifting has been
that's a special one.
I love that you're here to bear and bear our testimony for this, because truly we do it with such pride and joy. And obviously thank you to all the brands that have been so generous when it comes to working with us. But it's really become this thing where we've heard so many women say from the events that, wow, I feel like an influencer.
Yes.
And that has been so fulfilling to hear, because we just turn around and go, honey, the influencer is you.
Yeah.
You are it. And it shifts everything. And it shifts the perspective of the way we gift, how we gift, everything that we choose to include in the packages as well. It's been a game changer. So we've been really proud of that. And I think this event that you attended yesterday, we really took it there.
Pulled out all stops.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I opened and I was keep on opening. It was too many.
Yeah.
Too many gifts. I was shocked, honestly. It was a lot of things inside that goodie bag. And the bag itself was very nice. Yeah. Like I want to use it for my gym.
Good.
Or the laundry bag. I mean, I'm already thinking about how will I use it, but it was really a lot.
And imagine we had to make a bag that big and so custom.
Unbelievable.
Because it was
So
truly,
many
we had like
boxes.
3 boxes in there.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot.
It's sustainable too. So that's a bonus. You can
It's
use
beautiful
it again and again.
bag, and I like the pink on that written. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been amazing to use our community as a marketing vehicle for brands.
Yes, I mean, so smart.
That is another side of our community. We want to showcase the very best of the best areas in these cities that we exist in. So we're in Southampton, Bournemouth, London, and in Dubai. And we want to showcase the best places and the best brands. And we really want to connect brands with consumers in a way where brands haven't been able to connect with consumers before. You know, I think influencers and content creators are absolutely incredible. And I shoot a lot of content myself, and I'm a content creator. But there's nothing like gifting somebody who's, worked their hard-earned cash to be at an event when they know that this gifting is going to go on. There's nothing like making them feel like the influencer, because they are the influencer. Like Diya said, you've summed that up so well. Research has shown you're more likely to be influenced by your close friend than you are the Kim Kardashians of the world. Because you can't relate in that way to an influencer that has millions and millions of followers that gets gifted left, right and center, PR this, PR that. I'm more likely to wear the same perfume as Diya, quite frankly, because she's my friend, she's someone I relate to, she's someone I spend time with. So actually, there is a real place for consumers to become influencers. They already are influencers of their own life.
Yes.
And research is showing they're far more influential in their own circles than the big actors, actresses, mega influencers in the world now. And it's amazing that brands have also taken us up on that, and they're on the train with us. And we are so grateful to be sitting here right now saying that we've collaborated with over 80 brands this year, globally.
Question from my side. How do you reach out to these brands? Via social media or LinkedIn or email? How do you do that? Very interesting for me to know.
We just do. That's the simple answer. Seriously, like we just do. We write a message and send it out. We tell them exactly where we're coming from, who we are, what we do, what our intentions are. Transparency is at the forefront of everything that we do at She Connects. And we operate from that standpoint. And it's truly an energetic exchange because brands can feel that. And not only have we reached out to a lot of brands, but really proud to say that a lot of brands are coming to us now. And that's been really cool. It's been cool to see that shift where brands are now, coming to us and sliding in our DMs. So that's been very, very, very cool to experience because She Connects kind of feels like an influencer too.
Yeah. But what are the platforms you guys use for the collaborations?
So predominantly Instagram.
Instagram.
And funny enough, particularly in UAE, we found a lot of the founders run the Instagram pages, which is wonderful. We'll send one message and immediately we're given a WhatsApp number and we're told to give them a ring and we're connected with the founders straight away. Whereas in Europe, in the UK, it's a little bit harder to get in touch with the founders. There's a couple more layers of approval, and even when you get in touch with, the head of marketing, for example, they have to go through additional layers of approval. Whereas here, it's like, let's do it, and let's do it right now. And I love that. That I cannot get enough of.
Yeah, those for the brands like beauty brands or any other, but in hospitality, it's still through the marketing team.
Yes.
The smaller brands, yes, they run, but it's by their own. What was the moment in your experience where the lady were coming to you and telling you, you changed my life? Do you have any example, anything you had in particular in your mind? Any story maybe, anything?
I know this one has been
This one is the most mindset coach I know.
Yeah, absolutely. And she is getting recognized in the streets of England. I mean, can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's phenomenal. There are people like, you the girl from She Connects.
Yes.
So that's been really cool
So that's what I want to know. Like, what do they say? Yes, I had attended an event 2 months ago, and then today I have my own business. Thank you.
No, we actually have had that.
Yeah.
We actually have. And when we first started the community, before we even hosted our first event, this is in Southampton. And we were just posting reels, like, get on the invite list, all this marketing ploy. We're totally not exclusive, by the way. We're very inclusive. There was no invite list. Anybody can come. We don't have a membership currently, which 2026
incoming.
We did a round of testimonials. We did a round of testimonials before we'd even launched anything. Hey, testimonials when we haven't launched anything. Why not? And funnily enough, we had women that they've said, I prayed for this to come to Southampton. I prayed for communities like this to come to Southampton. We hadn't even hosted our first event, and people were already saying this to us. Because for us, the attendees are the forefront of what we do, right? We create our community around who's coming. And to say that people have prayed for this,
wow.
That for us, we were like, we have to, now we're going to have to do something. we're going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it big. And
Yeah.
we've had ladies that have come to our first event in March now become content creators. They've started their baking business. We've had chiropractors start a whole chiropractic business, and now they've got a team of 7. And no, I don't attribute it all down to She Connects, of course not. But at the end of the day, it's been amazing to see that progression trajectory, and to have also been on that progression trajectory with those ladies as well. And right at the outset, we were always like saying, oh yeah, one day we'll be in Dubai, we'll be working with an airline. And it's so funny that we actually did get sponsored by an airline for our last, not our last event, the event before last.
Yeah.
Because I was telling everybody in the
Air
UK.
Arabia sponsored us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we were able to give a complimentary ticket away to one of the attendees.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was telling everyone in the UK, like, oh, we're going to go to Dubai and we're going to get sponsored by an airline. That's my dream. And to the point that I was going, oh my gosh,
So
wait.
you have a
a
strong
bit scared.
manifestation, huh?
Yeah, that's why I said, when I said, oh, sky's the limit,
Yeah.
sky's not the limit anymore.
Yeah.
And it really shifted our perspective a lot. But the corporate side is great, and people are forming these personal relationships and business relationships. But on my end, it's the interpersonal ones where people are truly becoming best friends.
Yeah.
That's been the most fulfilling side. Just going on social media, and I see all the girls following each other, and they're
Yes.
meeting up, and they're going out, and like truly, they're meeting up and going out. They're having each other's homes, and you know, let's go to this event together. And it's just becoming this this partnership between women. I mean, women are standing for women, and there's
Yes.
it's been so, that's been probably my favorite part to come out of all of this, is seeing how fulfilled women are when they leave with more friends. And that's the whole reason we started it. We needed a place for this, and it's so nice to see people experiencing the same.
Beautiful. I mean, I love it.
Honestly, I've made some of the best friends this year.
Yeah.
Of course,
Some of the
because
Best friends.
very special people come to your event, and they are also looking for people like you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I met you also there, and I mean, it's very beautiful that you created something like this. I'm very, very proud of you. In such a short time, you managed to create such a big thing. I mean, wow. And in Dubai, I know that a lot of people are so driven, women are driven, but I wanted to know, why Dubai? Why especially She Connects for Dubai? Do you have any thoughts, any connection why it's for Dubai?
I'm born and raised in Dubai. I did my schooling here. I made my best friends here, and after going to study dentistry, and then coming all the way back after nearly a decade, everyone's changed. Everyone's moved on. Everyone's in their new trajectory, and most importantly, Dubai has moved on. There's umpteen amounts of buildings everywhere. The highway's changing every day. The traffic is, do not even get me started.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
It's constantly evolving. And I realized so should we. We need to evolve with it. We need to evolve with Dubai. That's the beauty of Dubai. Dubai teaches people to evolve. It forces you to evolve. There's something tough, very, very grueling about it, but also very fulfilling towards the end. I mean, it's gratifying. It's and I needed that space in Dubai. I honestly outgrew a lot of my friendships. I'm still outgrowing friendships, and She Connects has been such a lovely check, sort of almost like a reality check in that sense, where I know where my priorities are, I know where they lie, and especially within friendships, I just don't plan on entertaining those things anymore. That do not have this wholesome feeling to it. I can't do it anymore. Life is too short. I am not wasting my time. It's as simple as that. And if I lose my closest friends, then I do, and I move on, and I have, and I think we all have, right? It's a part of life.
Yeah.
But it's really taught me so much, and I knew I needed to bring She Connects to Dubai, because I was grateful to come home every 3 months, But even in those 3 months that I came home, over the span of a decade, Dubai was changing too much. And I almost selfishly enough wanted to create a space that felt like home, that felt safe for women, safe for like-minded women. And feels really proud to say that I think we did that. Yeah.
I feel that Dubai can get a bad rep sometimes. And, you know, I'm from the UK. I still live in the UK, and there's constantly people going from the UK to Dubai and back. And there's the big channel there between the UK and Dubai. I know people that work between the two non-stop all the time. And often people that haven't necessarily been to Dubai will be very quick to judge it. And there is this misconception of fakeness here and posturing. And of course, that exists. It exists everywhere, in every city, not just in Dubai. But there's also an incredibly wholesome, authentic, real side to this city that I don't think has been showcased as much as it could be. And I'm so proud that She Connects is actually able to showcase it in that way, because there is that does exist. You can foster real connection here. You can build a real life here. This isn't just some transient city that some people do use it for and are very open at that. You can build an infrastructure here that you can live the rest of your life in.
I realized the authenticity might not be in the buildings, might not be in the fake lakes or beaches, but it lies within the people and the people that choose to live here and the people that choose to build communities and bring their family and work hard. Dubai is a city for that, right?
Yes.
Come here, you work your ass off.
Yes. But it pays off.
Yes.
You can buy an apartment here, which you might not be able to buy back home. You can build your business here. You can meet so many incredible people who can push you with them. Let's go together up. And I mean, also, I can relate to that. I came here 13 years ago. And I spent half of my adult life here, basically, most of my adult life here. When I was here 13 years ago and what I see right now is two different worlds. Yeah, it's much more open, much more welcoming, and it's really, as Diya said correctly, it's really evolving.
Yeah.
It gives you chance, Dubai gives you chance to grow. It opens the opportunity to create events, collaborations. You want to become influencer, you're welcome. Please do your license, let's go. You want to work and do an influencer stuff, yes, let's do it. I mean, everything you can just imagine is here. And yes, fake world is there. And I can relate to that because a lot of people were telling me on the podcast that yes, there is very difficult to create the right connection, the right partnership, but it's possible. If you are at the right attitude with the right energy, you still find the people, right? I mean, it's normal.
Yes,
You click, you connect, and like we clicked, right? I mean, you just find each other, and it just happens.
Yeah.
It's just there. And even though it's Dubai, and we found each other in Dubai, not in UK, and so it's just there.
Absolutely. But you get this in every city. It's the thing, it's, you know, it's all fair and well being sat in your home judging Dubai from its surface level. When you're actually here, people are incredibly welcoming, incredibly down to earth.
Yes, they are. Even they are founders, they are business owners, they might be billionaires, but they are very down to earth. Yes, because they achieved it, but from their side.
And certainly my experience, people couldn't be more helpful here. People couldn't be more helpful because everybody's pursuing things from an abundance mindset. And you can feel that energy when you're in a meeting. You can feel that. When you come to someone with an idea here, instead of them being like, oh yeah, but what about this? Have you thought about this? What about this? What about this? They go, how can I help?
Yeah, what can I do for you? Yeah.
How can I help?
That's great, right?
And
I mean,
we
you
can all
never
learn from
find it anywhere else.
Absolutely. I've never found that
No.
before.
Yeah.
I've never found that before. Other than here.
How do you see women-led communities grow in Dubai in few years, especially in Dubai?
Wow, I think it's really going to take off. I think it's really, really going to take off. I think as time goes by as well, I've just noticed women are really banding together.
Absolutely.
You know, we've got each other's backs in a very, very real sense. And it's been beautiful to see and watch and evolve as I have become a woman over the past few years. I mean, a decade ago, I was a teenager, and evolving through that, and now where we are today, the stance and the way women back each other has changed everything for me. My women friendships mean a lot to me, and I think it's truly the future. Not just women-led communities in general, that are inclusive for everybody, that where everyone feels like they have a safe space to just make friends, connect. It's truly the future. It's the future of connection. It's the future of what we're building. So, yeah.
I think with the AI and all this innovation, people want to come more to the human side.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Absolutely. I'd love to see more communities collaborating as we move into 2026. I mean, 2025 has been an insane year for communities. Communities have been popping up left, right, and centre. And that's the beauty of it. We know we're not the only community in the space, but we shouldn't be the only community in the space.
Yeah.
We're not going to serve every woman.
Yeah.
And we don't expect to serve every woman.
That's true.
You know, we want there to be other communities. We want the other communities to thrive. We've always approached other communities in the way of, you know, let's become friends and let's collaborate ourselves, because there is so much community and sometimes, you know, we have met some community founders that haven't been as inclined to collaborate as others, and you're going to get that in every industry. But I'd love to see more communities supporting other communities in 2026, because people will pit you against each other. It's human nature. You're quite often compared, like, oh, this community did this. But if we all know each other as founders, we can change the narrative. We know each other. We have got a personal relationship with each other. And there is this whole, like, you don't want to tread on anyone's toes here. And that doesn't matter about what country you're in. That's in every space, in every industry. But we love the fact that other communities are popping up. Yeah. We had somebody on the UK side pop up to us in Dorset, in Bournemouth. And we'd been going for 6 months, and this lovely lady popped up to us and she said, I'm looking at starting my community. And we were like, that sounds incredible. Go, girl. And she's now got a huge community in Bournemouth. And she runs her community. She comes to our events. We go to her events.
Perfect.
And we love it.
Support each other.
We should be supporting each other. There shouldn't be this whole, like, competition. If you've gone into this game with pure intentions, it will show.
Agree. Yeah, agree, really. How do you drive yourself every morning like this with such a, let's go, energy?
Gosh. I feel that it comes from the place of sheer joy and excitement. And this is not me every single day. When I wake up in the morning, actually this morning I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness, we had an event yesterday. My back was hurting, my shoulders were hurting. I was like, wait, I didn't do a fully fledged workout yesterday. Why do I feel sore in my body?
It comes from a place of true joy.
Yeah.
Just like Keeya said, we love it.
Yeah.
And I knew I had to dive in head first with She Connects, because it gave me the same feeling I feel about dentistry. Where I truly love it. I'm not one of those dentists that's just sort of like a lot of those where you're doing it for X, Y, and Z reasons, but I truly love it. And when I had that same feeling with She Connects, and when I got that same energy and I felt that way, I just knew I had to run with it. I knew there was something there. You've got to follow that feeling. You've got to follow that passion. And like Keeya said, there are days where I call on, I'm like, mate, I am not feeling it. Yeah. Look at my bags. I'm not feeling it. And we just pick it up, get on with it. Take your days off. Give yourself that time to reset. Absolutely. Very, very important. Sleep's a big one. I love my sleep, my gosh. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. And always have that at the forefront of us, because at the end of the day, we're truly having the time of our lives. And there's no word of a lie to that, honestly. On God, we're having the time of our lives.
Beautiful.
Every day. Yeah.
You're very inspiring, honestly. I'm sitting and thinking, why don't you do a mentorship classes?
2026.
2026.
Yeah, like classes which inspire others
Yeah.
on how to start your own business,
Yeah.
what to do when you're lonely
Yeah.
or you can't find friends,
Yeah.
like mentorship style. Like that's how I see it, and I think that would be cool, and people would be ready to come and pay for this because this is really insightful, and you can give lots of knowledge because you've gone through so much and you have lots of experience. So I believe I would be the first one to join. I would like that because that's a drive, and I like your drive.
Yeah.
I like your energy. You're truly an icon, an inspiration who decided, have an idea, let's do it. Let's go. Go, go, go. When it's time to go, it's time to go. I like what you said.
Yeah.
And it's really wow. Wow, I'm truly honored for you to come today, to share your thoughts, to share your experience, to be here in front of me, both beautiful, young, self-driven, and I wish you all the best. I just can't thank enough for you to come and share your wisdom and inspiration to other people. Just in few words, how was your experience today?
Oh my goodness. Time of my life. First podcast, truly. But wow, you're incredible. Thank you so much for having us. Just made me feel right at home. I kind of totally forgot about everything. I'm just looking around like, But wow, thank you so much. You've been so graceful with this whole thing. You've taken us in with open arms, and thank you for supporting us. Thank you for coming yesterday. Thank you for being there. Thank you for experiencing that with us.
It was my pleasure. Trust me, it was really nice event, and off the cameras, it's beautiful to come and to share the energy with other women, to see how women are on time. I was surprised that everybody was coming with different intentions, but they were there on time, ready. It was 8 a.m. And I asked you, Keeya, is it 8 a.m.?
We're in
Are
Dubai.
you sure?
We're in Dubai, by the way, and we started the class early
Yes.
because everyone was there. It was. This is
I
probably
cannot
never
believe-
happened before.
Never happened before.
I know.
Everyone is
genuinely.
late in Dubai.
We
Everyone
started
is late.
15 minutes early.
I
Now
cannot-
that says something.
Yeah. Honestly, though, with She Connects,
Thanks,
people
Sean.
come early. Like, we need to be ready half an hour before the scheduled event time because people come literally half an hour before.
Impressive.
And then right after, it's almost like, well, the people from the venue or whatnot, they're like, because
Time's
the
up.
time's up, because people are yapping.
Yeah.
And Keeya always says this, sign of a good event. When people are not leaving, they are there and they are yip-yapping
They're
till the
still
very
talking,
end.
Yeah. I mean, it
So-
was beautiful. And everything you do is beautiful. Just keep going. Just collaborate with more people, bigger brands. Like, honestly, I can see you up there.
Thank you.
It was your
Thank you,
drive.
Anastasia.
You're
Really.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you for
thank
coming.
you for today. This has
Thank
been
you.
wonderful. I echo what Diya said. I felt right at home. I've had the privilege of doing other podcasts before, and I've never been able to have that level of detail with regards to, the camera angles and, the way I look. And you really took the time to check in with us to make sure that we were feeling comfortable, set, and sorted every detail down to the water.
Yeah.
You've made sure that this has been such a seamless experience. So thank you so much in making us feel so comfortable.
Thank you for coming today. You truly make a difference, both of you. Trust
Thank you,
me.
Anastasia.
You're welcome.